numbers now. Like just numbers. Like steady.
Yeah, their username go away because they blocked you, but their messages should still be there.
I don't see any messages though. I don't see. I only got one though. I got one, but I just see numbers, and I just see numbers. I don't see the recurring messages on some of them.
Okay, well, just keep looking and see if you can find them.
I got you. That's why I'm telling you, drop me out the box.
It's deep. And I'm willing to hear anything that you all have to say to me. I'm here for it. Becca, you're on Becca.
I'm sorry. When you see how thankful she was, and she was thanking Jesus and all of that, because of not being able to get with the flight thing, I'm sorry, I would have released it to her too, because until today, I really would not have thought it was a sit back and watch and scam somebody kind of thing. So I would have released it. I know I would have, because of her reaction getting it.
I guess I'm juror number 2. I don't think I would have released it that fast because you were on 4K trying to find flights and looking up Airbnbs for her and letting her know the prices.
Who has ever seen Mr. Ralph?
On mute, and then came back and let us know. I think I wouldn't have released it for a couple reasons. Number 1.
Who has ever seen Mr. Ralph? Anybody familiar with that person?
Somebody said I have. He donates a lot.
Kyra, write me on IG if you can, if you remember my IG.
He's a light-skinned older guy.
She said she had to talk to her husband. I don't know too many people out there that can't get in touch with their spouse in a drop of a dime. I just don't know.
She got in touch with her husband. She told me she was getting in touch with him. It was his schedule that she wasn't conducive. Not in line with her in the dates of the event, of the birthday celebration.
Yes. And so since his schedule didn't line up and she was still bringing her daughter, another thing I thought about was, didn't you say you had family there in Dallas that you're...
That's Scooter comment on the screen that say, I want to get in the field with this ratchet bitch. Scooter. Who are the henchmen, child?
You wanted to stay with, visit, and you were going to look for places to stay down there. So all of it turned to me as a scam when she had too many excuses. I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's when I would not have released it. And so I would have told her to get back with me. And I think I would have just took my time and slowed down. And that's what we've been doing anyway in the Faux family. And this is one of those situations for me.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would agree with the young lady that just spoke before me about just kind of waiting. With all due respect, Judge, I know you be having 100 things going on at one time, and it's just kind of like, here, you do it, because I'm going back and forth, and you giving me the run around on this, the run around on that. Here, you just do it. I think maybe you should have delegated someone else on the committee to handle it and see if they had time to help her look for a flight or whatever. And then if she kept giving a runaround, that would have been like, it would have raised a red flag with somebody else too, to come back and say, I don't know, she keep coming up with all these different excuses. So I think just sometimes when you have so much stuff to do, you running your platform, you got your family at home, you got, responsibility here, there, and everywhere,
The page is RAF 10690 at RAF 10690. Do our own damn field work.
This him?
Yes. He used to gift me too. He used to give me galaxies all the time. I know exactly who this is.
Oh, I ain't never seen him before.
I know exactly who he is. He's a big gifter. I didn't know this is who he was talking about. He's gifted me plenty of times on my platform.
I don't know him. Child. Well.
Just be able to have someone else that can that you can.
I haven't seen him around, but I hope everything's okay with him. I haven't been seeing him around though.
Thank you. I really do.
Is it my turn to speak?
Yes, it is.
All right. In hindsight, I would say yes. All of that sounds exactly the way it would have played out. But during the moment when it actually happened, if it was that easy to come up with it now, we would have came up with it then, and none of us would have donated or offered to give her anything had we had this premonition then. So to say it was a mistake on someone's part, I don't agree with, because we all were taken aback by the shock, the sheer, pure genuineness that she showed at that moment, the enjoyment, the excitement that she showed, the jubilation that she presented to us, the crying, the tears, the worshiping, the praising God, the thankfulness that she gave. She did all of that. So we were all at that moment willing to do what we did. Now, again, Nitra didn't send it right then. She sent it day after or two after, talking with the young lady, and she was still getting the same feel, the same vibe, and all that stuff came about. So I'm more than for certain, had we known it at the moment that we was doing it, none of that would have transpired. So I don't hold you responsible for any decision that you made at the moment, because as we did during that moment, we felt that it was the right thing to do. And she continued it even up until she received the money. So there was no way of really knowing it. Only thing now is we know how to move differently when it comes up again, when that type of situation happens. We'll know how to handle it better and differently. That's all I got to say about that situation.
To Your Honor's character, as she stated so very many times before, and we can all say it together, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. I'm a giver. And that's where my blessings come from. And I truly believe that when she said, I trusted her, and that came from that giving spirit. You did nothing wrong. We will have to shift how we manage some things. And the young lady on the end down here had a very excellent idea as to saying, we'll delegate with the team. But Nitra, out of the person that she is, and time and time again, has told us all and shown us all that she's a giver, and she operated out of her heart, out of her soul, and out of the spirit that God has put in her. So there is no fault to be had. I commend you, and do it again if you want to, sis. Trust again if you want to, sis. Because therein lies your blessings. I know what I'm talking about. So there's nothing you did wrong. Yes, we can navigate it differently. She had an excellent idea on the end. We might navigate it differently, but to move like that with that shift, don't stop doing and being who you are.
This is good to me. This is good to me. So with that being said, that's really all the evidence that I have on this lady, Miss Katie. She is not here to state her claim, and this is the Streets of TikTok versus Katie, case number 01202025. We have heard from the jurors. We would like now to hear from the coming cousins. If there are any coming cousin jurors, this is a moment where you do not have to turn on your camera, but we are asking at least 3 to 4 good coming jurors that have sat in this live and listen. This is a chance for you to come up. Stephen, you've had some good pointers downstairs. Dangerous, Bright Eye Regal, Jay, a whole bunch of y'all. Tam, now is the time to come up and let us hear from the coming cousin jurors before we put the poll up. Will there be any coming cousin jurors coming to the platform? We have 2 more.
Y'all, can I get a couple more of these shades, y'all? And then also, let me ask a question. Yes or no? I would be more upset to find out if I gave money to somebody that didn't even get to them than I would to find out that they used it for something different than they said they would. Would you? Would you rather Nitra stole the money from the lady or the lady used the money on her light bill and not?
Know she was getting it, and it was because Nitra got lazy and didn't want to do the work.
You'll be mad at the lady using it for the light bill. Okay.
Who said they was mad that somebody used it for the light bill?
Somebody down here.
Moderators here that will bring you up, and until then, we'll be right back as we deliberate. We'll be right.
Thank you, baby queen.
Okay. Trying to get there. So, any jurors that want to come up, share, or
So are we no longer listening to the SVU?
Well, we can't play music over here.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Lady Queen, she never went to FOE to crowdfund. That's not
she
what
received the money the very next day. She did not respond until the 10th of January. So we must let it be known that there was way more than 48 hours, 72 hours in play before she ever came and told FOE that she spent the money immediately. So the question is, did she really spend the money the next day? Or did she parlay $900? You can take that and take a couple of weeks if you just really out there, you weren't finna go nowhere. Sound like she spent it really quickly. I think she spent the money, used it up, and then waited to come and tell us. So I did want to bring that to your attention, Bright Eye. Does that change anything that you had to say previously, knowing that?
Guilty as hell. Guilty as hell stands. I stand on it for sure. And
okay,
I wanted to also mention. I also wanted to mention that I did try to send her the link, but her account is suspended. All right, I'm going to drop back down.
Okay, let the record show the client has officially suspended her account because she did not know that she would be going viral, I'm sure. But she did ask for a viral moment. Let's listen to it.
That's when they start reporting my page. They went on my page and found videos. And I woke up one morning every video was taken down. And about time I noticed, my page was gone. I couldn't find my page nowhere. So my account wasn't suspended. They went, every video I had in Nitra, they went completely down my page and reported every video. And they did it twice. So I wound up going on my tablet using my other email. That's how I got my page back. And then they also released the videos. Then they went and did it again. And I went and did it again. I got my video, I had got my page unblocked. So that's what I'm talking about. That right there. They did that to me because Nitra went on YouTube to do this court thing after they told me that everything was smooth, after everything was supposed to be okay. So they kept doing it, and I believe Nitra did it because when we were online, now I'm finna take you back somewhere. She was supposed to book the flights. Everything was trying to do publicly to book my flights and everything. So when Nitra did me on the back end, Nitra was having problems because she was trying to find stuff real cheap, but we couldn't find it. And that's why Nitra released that money. She wasn't going to release that money. She had already took her stuff off top and gave me the crumbs. And then she went live and said, I'm on the record to let you know I did give Katie her money. I gave Katie a bunch of money. She kept telling them she released me a whole lot of money and Katie is going to take care of her own flights. She went live and said that. After she gave me that $900, that she released the money to me. I released Katie a lot of money, is what she quoted. She kept saying that. And when she first said that, I said, she keeps saying, no. I said, but I just left it alone. And I'm like, I got my own money. You know, I could book my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. I was going to let my daughter help me. And my daughter was the one that told me, she said, $900, Mom, you're going to need to add on more. You know what? Just go ahead and play the clip. She finna telling herself, just go ahead. You'll see what I'm saying.
Count, Your Honor.
Because on the 5th,
yes.
She's gonna pay us. We haven't gotten to that yet. That was doing deliberation. Thank you, Miss Peaches. Dangerous. Let us hear from you.
Hi, Judge Friendsetter and everybody in FOE.
Hello, Dangerous. Hot Niece. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just gonna piggyback off Bright Eyed. Again, she's guilty. She knew exactly what she was doing, as I stated in the comments. She says she's been here for a month, but as I stated, I didn't start.
Okay, wait, love me. It must have filtered out your first message. Something about some money. When you ain't say nothing else about it, you asked and she ignored your comments. I sent a cash out. It was last year sometime. I didn't hear nothing else about it. When I asked Nitra, she ignored my comments. A cash out for what? They raised money for a lady that was in the hospital. What made you ask about it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get one thing done at a time. And then I saw Love Me comment and I want to figure out what happened. Because I didn't hear nothing about how the lady made out. It was a big thing. The hospital was wronging the lady. When this was? Did you know how you know the lady got the money?
Seeing her comment until around the time she came up on the panel. So she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew what FOE was capable of. So she took advantage of that. I just feel like she need to give that money back. Simple.
Period. Thank you, Ms. Dangerous, for joining the panel. We do have room for one more coming cousin juror. If you are interested in being a coming cousin juror, we're going to start allowing at least 3 to come up.
Oh, okay. It was several donations going on around that time. All that money wasn't for Katie, AJ.
From the comment section, I think that's a good highlight for us. Let us.
Wait, you talking about this, Katie? Okay, out of curiosity, how does that work? If I'm in the crowd and I hear Katie's story and I give $1,000 to help Katie, it's okay for you to take my $1,000 and give it to somebody who not Katie? The blessing that God intended for Katie in that moment is whatever I gave that was for Katie. And she counted for us $1,229 that was for Katie. And Katie only got 900 of it. And we think that that's appropriate? If I gave you $1,000 that was for Katie, you had better give it to where it was supposed to go. Otherwise, you're not the person that needs to be raising funds because you're not being honest about where they're going. I have an option of whether or not I want to give to all those other fucking places that you've chosen. I am sitting here and I have chosen my $1,000 for Katie. What part of that do we not understand? I can't speak to nobody else, but I know she showed us 4 pages of Cash Apps and said they were all for Katie. Now, I didn't see nowhere in there where it was for nobody else, but she would damn sure have to